Yeah, welcome to another episode of the Heroes Chronicle, and this time we're in the Volta region, to be precise, the Oxygen City, one of the most serene places that you must be. Charlie, if you're in Ghana and you've not visited, then you are doing yourself because they have the best dishes and stuff. See, you are at Eka Garden right now, just beside the lecture shopping mall, not far from the stadium. They have the best dishes you can think of. When you want pizza, you want spin roll, you want assorted fried rice, assorted jollof, banku, or chips, or whatever that you want. Just walk in and they'll get you sorted out. We will have a special guest also today, and we'll be going on a commercial break. When we come, I'll introduce them to you. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. That's all we ask.
I never knew you came on fire. You know my life, I know you still wonder.
Charlie, welcome back from the commercial break, and thank you again for staying tuned with us. This is the Heroes Chronicle. Today we have a special guest, in the person of who?
JAK JNYLER.
JAK JNYLER, one of the... Charlie, I don't want to talk too much. Let me give you the floor so that you talk to us.
Okay, I go by the name JAK JNYLER. JAK JNYLER is my stage name. A musician, I'm an artist, a songwriter, I'm a rapper. Yeah, an upcoming artist, basically.
So as I told you, we are at the Eka Gardens, just beside the lecture shopping mall, one of the best restaurants in town. And just walking, we'll sort you out. We have JAK JNYLER, who is an upcoming artist. He will be doing his best, and today we have you on the show to dive into the creative aspect of the Heroes Chronicle. Charlie, how has the journey been like?
Quite tough for me personally. I think it has been a very difficult journey with ups and downs, but thank God we are alive. So
Okay.
the hope is there. I think we can do great things in future. Based on the focus that I have today, I think my future is better than my past.
That's nice to hear. So talking of the journey, how long have you been in the industry?
I've been in this industry and I saw a lot of big names coming up from 2009.
Okay.
So today, that's basically more than 15 years.
Yeah, wow. That's quite a lot, That's quite a lot.
Yeah.
And what kind of music do you do? What inspired you about this music?
I'm into hip hop. I do nothing than hip hop. Even if I go on versatile beats like Afrobeat, I still go with the hip hop vibe. Like I go with the rap more than that's what I started with. But me, I believe in myself being like a full package. So I do the singing. I'm good with the melody.
Okay, I see.
I'm good with the rapping too. So
I see.
yeah, but basically I'm into hip hop. I don't do anything more than hip hop.
Anything outside hip hop.
Yeah.
Wow. So what's the reason behind you doing hip hop? Because we have a lot of genre out there. So why decide to specifically go for hip hop, whilst you can choose to be Afrobeat or R&B or any other?
I believe in environment grooming people.
Okay.
And for me, I can't remember specifically like a moment of my life that defined me choosing hip hop. I think it was where I grew up.
Okay.
We grew up listening to the Lil Wayne, even the French vibes, because I grew up in a very hip hop like town. So
Okay.
I think that familiarity with the genre that grew up with me, even though we're having different genres like gospel and other things, I think I was more
into the hip hop aspect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hip hop.
Not to cut you, talking about where you grew up. Where do you grow up exactly? And if you like to know.
I'm a Togolese and I'm a Ghanaian. That's how I go. And I'm here today because my mother is coming from Ghana, and she basically is the person that took care of me from my childhood and to now. So I'm more related to Ghana than Togo. But I started my music background in Togo.
Wow.
So I've been in Loma,
Wow.
where I studied. So that's where the whole journey started. The small group with three. We were three in that.
Okay. That's nice. That was a nice story to hear. What is your biggest challenge as an upcoming artist?
Quite a lot.
Wow.
You see, if you take my journey, in particular, then I think that we have so many challenges.
Okay.
We have with family not believing in the dream, that's the first thing. Because
That's
as
one
an
of
upcoming artist, you need a backing. You need to feel safe. It's not only with music.
exactly.
It's about all the talented thing that we can think about, football and all the things. If you don't have that support from your family, it's very difficult sometimes to, I think, cope with. So I think my first thing, because when I'm telling you that I've been in the industry for about 15 years, I don't think it was fully music. It has never been fully music. It was education
And other things were pushing you for you to do, you know.
So the music was kind of a side work for me
For you.
always. So that's why I think I took this serious. I came back serious on it from 2020. But with that one, then I'll go back to the second challenge, which is funding. Because in Ghana, we don't have labels per se. And if you have labels that won't help, it comes with a lot of
problems and conditions.
Yeah, so I think that's basically my problem. I think the funding structure of the country is not good. That's why you can see that the oldies have been in the system for long, and the upcoming artists are not showing. The funding is difficult to raise funding for music in these countries.
Yeah, talking about you see, African parents supporting careers. You know, sometimes I think it's a mindsets that have been created down for about the music industry per se, or the entertainment aspect, because personally I've been an artist before venturing into movies and other aspects and stuff, and I understood when I hear some of the comments about the spiritual aspect and a whole lot of things. I think that's one of the more reasons that our parents don't really allow us to go into the careers that we want, but until you're able to prove themselves right or let them explain to them. I think that's where they need to get it.
That's just a very, I don't want to say like it's
a little. Yeah, that one is true.
The whole thing is there is a mindset about not only the creative but some kind of talented things in this life that they think for you making it,
you must be on that aspect. You must be a doctor or either.
It will be even difficult for you to make
it in the exactly.
So that already creating pressure, like they believe like you going, even though if you take developed country, there's a structure that we can go through education and become musicians.
Exactly.
At this part of the world, there is already a
perception that have been created, a kind of like social ideology that's have been created,
so
fixed.
That's what I think the problem is from that side. But I think we are moving past that.
Okay.
More education is coming.
It's coming, yeah.
Generation of parents.
Because recently I've been on productions and stuff, and I was even surprised for parents to bring their own kids' words to sets by themselves. Some of them were around looking at the kids, their performances and stuff. And I think and I realized that there's been an improvement, because way back, which parent is going to bring his kid to come and act?
At our time, you don't get
you don't get that opportunity. So you see, and that's one of the opportunities I think the Gen Zs that they are getting, the exposure and the support from the parents in terms of the creative aspect. Because mind you, most people are talented. I know a lot of talent that are out there, and some of were just wasted just because of family support and also financial aspect. So I think
the stigma too comes with the.
That's another big problem. Yeah.
When you think about the creative industry, is more related. Like we have parents who have this perception of drug abuse into the system. When you get into music and movie, they believe that you get connected to those kind of things quickly.
Yeah.
So that also creates some kind of, I don't know,
a perception, ideology that's
sending them in there. Unless they are in there to monitor.
Exactly. Okay, so right now talking about your music career, what's the way forward? What are you looking up to? What's the way through?
Like I said, it has never been for me a journey full of music. I do music kind of something just to move my stress away. Okay. That's how I've been doing it. Back then, by 2018, that's before the COVID and pandemic issue.
Yeah.
That's when I took music serious, because this is based on all the trials that I've been hearing from the system, and I feel like
it's not good enough. You can do better.
Way better. Not only better. Way better than what
that's impressive.
And so since then I took it, but it has not been easy because raising funding is difficult. And I'm somebody who is also careful about
What kind of stuff to do?
Yeah, and careful about me going to sign contract with the label.
The label, yeah. You know, that's the
I
back
don't
of.
believe in me raising all the things by myself, but I feel like the majority of the things that I have to do. So right now I'm trying to raise my fund myself, at least for the production. And so right now, as I'm here, I'm thinking about raising the funding because when I started, I don't want to stop anymore.
Yeah.
So right now, I'm kind of on a small break because I've not been out there like a big name yet.
Okay.
So I'm on a small break, and from that break, I'm trying to raise funds for the production. And with that one, maybe I'll go for the next step, which would be like looking for a private investor.
Private
If I
investor.
get it, that will be okay. If I
Yeah.
don't, then I have to
You-
go with that.
you- I think one of the big problems that we have also in the industry is about the management in terms of the record labels. Because if you check the track record, most artists out there that have less the record label always have kind of like issues and stuff, which I think the young ones that are coming, the upcoming ones, are more scared now to go into record label. But at the end of the day, they might help you, but when it's time for you to work out, and then it have to be back and forth, and there will be a lot of problems. Some will be threatened. Because personally, I have a friend that have been on a record label. He was doing good, and at a point he have to step back because he said they have to go and bath him somewhere which doesn't fit with his tradition. You see, because he's a kind of Christian, though he does a secular music, but he's a Christian. So now the record label say, okay, if that's the case, go and blow. Let's see. You see, and all this is quite difficult in the industry for us to progress as upcoming ones.
I do believe it is based on the contract. You see, when you are down here as an
Yeah.
upcoming artist, the enthusiasm of just getting to the top, you want to blow up. So
Exactly.
it's like every little chance you get, you want to seize it and use it.
Exactly.
So we are more like being manipulated sometimes to get this contract done. Sometimes we don't even look into the contract to know exactly what is
Exactly.
that contract. For you to know, because you sign things that later you realize.
Like that, you sign your destiny away.
Yes, you just sold everything out there.
Exactly.
Your freedom, even departure, even your that's like your intellectual property. that you
Yeah.
sell away. And after the record label, you are not getting anything. So I think it's more for we the upcoming artists. Even if you are going to labels, take your time to look into a contract. If you don't agree with it, you step down.
You step down. Yeah.
I agree with it. If you can do any adjustment about the contract, do it. But I don't think labels, they are wicked people. They are just
They are just there to help, Yeah.
They want to take maximum
Profit. Because, everybody, going into business because of profit. Because there's no way that you're going to be investing maybe 100,000 into a business that at the end of the day, you are not going to look at the profit that you are going to gain.
Yeah, and it's also based on the side of the world.
Yes, exactly. You see, unfortunately, we find ourselves that how things are supposed to go, the structure is not well there, so everybody's trying to like strive so much hard to, at the end of the day, make sure that they get their profit back, which sometimes creates a lot of chaos in the industry. How many songs do you have out there, and how are they doing?
I think I have 3 singles out there.
Okay.
3 singles. But I have a lot of problem with those songs. Like, it's not like they are doing well. I have 3 singles that have a little bit of missing and mastering problems. So that's what even brought me to a halt, because I think I was working on songs that were not having the quality that I want. So I get to featuring with God Did It, that was with Brainy Light, and another one with Just Me.
Okay.
I can't say they are doing that well, but they are not bad songs. You can go and check them out.
All right, that's nice. 3 songs. And what are the title?
My first track, which I like a lot, not only because it's a nice track, but I think the storyline.
The fight.
Yeah, that's a fight.
Personally, that's that track. I really love it. And I know the storyline from the beginning, way back at SHSN.
Yeah.
When that song was written, a whole lot of
that song is like very special to me. But I think like I get to where I want to get to, I have to rework on it.
Yeah.
After that, I think I dropped Hood. And Praise No Blame.
I think Hood is a vibe. Praise No Blame too. I think it's one of the songs that I listen to a lot.
Yeah, I think they are not bad.
They are good songs. I think when you are talking about production aspect as well, I think one thing that the upcoming artists to say we face also as well is the production aspect. Because I'm not tarnishing any engineer's name though, but sometimes producers always like tend to like look down on the upcoming artists. And so to the extent that the kind of production they'll give to the ones at the top, because you see, at the end of the day, they are doing good job. But when you move to them, they might be looking at you as upcoming, and they don't really see the value. Pay attention to you. So
there are two sides of this story. There is one related to what we pay to get a production done.
So that also matters.
So I think sometimes you go for cheap prices and you get
the low quality that you want, you know.
And we have this side too. The engineer charge you for the work.
But at the end of the day, it's not able to deliver.
Yeah, so that one, I think
that's the most frustration aspect of it.
Yeah, so they look down upon you as an upcoming artist. But I can promise you, when you take other side of this continent, like when you go to Nigeria,
it doesn't work.
Engineers take upcoming artists like products for
personally,
which they can just
personally, I've listened to like a lot of upcoming artists from Nigeria, and sometimes I listen to the production and they even say that that's like kind of intermediate or beginning production. Like it marvels me a lot.
Yeah, because of the quality.
Because of the quality, they put in the work. But what's happening here in Ghana or parts that's at the end of the day you don't get what you want, even though sometimes you end up paying so much. Because personally, I have that experience before. I know that some engineers charge me so much, like,
and the quality,
even
the stress I have to
go to back and forth.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I have to re-record some of the songs. I have to make sure that they reproduce it by another engineer. Once I've already paid you, the money you charge for it.
So, and I can't relate.
You see, and it's not like you don't know how to do the job. You are doing the job for the ones up there.
Yeah,
the big boys.
That's based on that. That's why we are even approaching
you. So if at the end of the day we karma, so I beg the producers, engineers, we are begging you, if we the upcoming ones, they come to you, please try and be able to like deliver the quality that they want, because
it kind of frustrates.
Yeah, it's kind of, you know.
As I'm telling you today, one of the reasons why I'm on hold is basically that, because I feel like the quality I want for my songs,
you are not getting it,
and it kind of, you are wasting your song. Like you sit down, write a whole lyrics, put melodies together, put a whole structure, you go to the studio, you have a vibe with the engineer. Yeah. Sometimes the beat is good.
Yeah.
And after recording, the mixing and the mastering
become problem.
I'm telling you, the first time I listened to Hood, after recording, I like it and I love it more than everything. After mixing and mastering.
Then you got frustrated.
Yeah, so you see, sometimes you miss songs, you play it at places and it blasts.
Yeah.
It's frustrating. It's like, there's none of my songs that I would say right now that when I'm performing it, I feel that aside
the
fight and God,
okay.
I think that they are quite
good. Yeah, they are quite
and
good.
If I tell you the story of the fight, it's normal, because when I went to the studio, this engineer has no idea about it.
I already knew the story. You don't need to tell me. I already knew the story, yeah. Because it doesn't have the idea, so you feel like maybe you have some big boss coming. So when it gets, you know, that's why sometimes familiarity like kills the vibe. You know, familiarity, when people get familiar. That's how
I want to go to studio and have this vibe with
you, the engineer, and feel comfortable with what you have to do. You see, that's
me.
That's the problem.
That's how I feel I can deliver best when I'm comfortable with myself.
That's the thing. Charlie, don't forget also that First Bank is one of the reliable banks that you can work with right now. You don't need to go through all the stress of creating bank account. Just make sure that you get your Ghana card, and Charlie, First Bank, you can just search online or scan their QR code and you are good to go. They have saving account, investment account, any kind of account you need. First Bank got you sorted. So that's just by the way. Now let's dive into like what are the things that you think the industry players can do to promote new talent to get to the top.
Charlie, I think a lot of things needs to change.
Okay.
I think even first the gatekeeping.
Okay.
The gatekeeping about the industry. As when we talk about gatekeeping or the gatekeepers, we are not talking about people who only have the say.
The say, yeah.
We are talking about people who prevent some things to happen.
Exactly.
So it's like the show business itself is a business. That's why I say show business.
It's show business, right? You see. It's just show, and you have to, the business aspect.
We should take
show the business.
Business from some personal
stuff.
And the structure right now does not help upcoming artists to be there.
Yeah.
And Not talking about royalties.
Is that
Because
that aspect?
I
If you
do
go,
free shows.
if you go cry, that is for the case.
I do free shows.
Yeah.
There's an artist, a big name organizing a show, and has a structure in place to pay everybody, even upcoming artists.
Yeah.
And we have people who are in between,
charge, that's going to like take charge. At the end of the day,
they take the money and you
feel
the
like
upcoming artists, you can't perform
free and go because they feel like they haven't
How
doing
am I going
favor.
to record my next song?
That's the issue.
And so I think those
that's
things
the
we
issue.
need to sort it out.
Because I quite remember last year that there was this issue that happened here in the Volta region. That's according to the source or who are talent, some files were released to the boys, supposed to be given to the upcoming. But at the end of the day, whoever that is there, the intermediates kept the money.
And slots have been
slots
I've heard
supposed to be given to some people where maneuver and given to others because of favoritism and all kind of stuff and things. But at the end of the day, it doesn't supposed to be so, because if we are energizing ourselves or saying that we need to build a solid industry, then the right things must be done. And that starts from us fixing our own problems, our personal interests and personal gains before we can even talk about any other aspects.
And I believe the second side is I believe our OGs, the people, our idols, the role models that we look up to.
Exactly.
They should know a limit to what they do, like a limit to what they know best to do. There is a time that when they reach, I think a time of their career, they should focus more on
promoting the young ones.
Yes.
You see, not to cut you, but that was what I was discussing with one of my friends last time. The big artists, actors, and stuff you see in Nigeria, they are still relevant in the industry.
Yeah.
And when I was doing my research, and I have a conversation with most of them when you trace the source, one thing that most of them does is, today, Don Jazzy is still Don Jazzy because if you see an upcoming artist or somebody blowing up right now, you say, Jack, this guy blew up out of nowhere. And they ask who brought him up? You trace and it's Don Jazzy. So the relevance is always there because always they are trying to like bring people up. They are trying to like keep that name. Though they themselves, they are not still actively producing and singing and stuff, but they are trying to like groom the young ones. Like they should like put them out there. But come to Ghana here, it's not so.
It's not so. I don't know what.
I don't know if maybe because of the selfishness to say to some extent, which I believe it's so. And also maybe in kind of like people feel like, because I had people saying that, okay, if I'm going to help you at the end of the day and I'll not gain anything, or at the end of the day you go and you blow and you might forget me.
No, I think the structure is supposed to be in place. It should be a contractual thing, like it should be a contract thing in a way that, you see, when we talk about Don Jazzy, we even have in the movie industry, the OG, some of them signing young ones, promoting, grooming them to become great.
Exactly.
And I think it's based on contract. If you have a contract with me, I don't think I can just intentionally throw that contract away and walk away freely. So I think for that side, if you want to help somebody, it shouldn't be help per se, like help.
Because it's a business.
Yes.
It's a business.
You're not going to invest in the air.
In the air, exactly. At the end of the day.
Yeah, it shouldn't be so. So I think I feel like Sarkodie tried to do something like that, but it just didn't last long because it tried with Strongman, Aquaba, and some couple of guys. I don't know what goes into it and what, but I think sometimes I feel
it's like it's a lot, and sometimes the structure. I think one thing that I also say to we the young ones that are coming as well is that we should try that if the opportunity comes, you should utilize it, because at the end of the day, if somebody puts you on and you mess up, meaning you are blocking the next person's chance.
It's true.
So at the end of the day, the person is like reluctant to invest in the next person or your friend.
I will not lie to you.
You see?
I will tell you that it's a big mistake. I will not blame it on the upcoming artists. Not fully, even though we have our side to pick, but I feel like I'm somebody who doesn't believe in let's talk and move on.
Let's talk.
Like most of the contract that they sign with these
verbal agreement and stuff. And you see, that's one of the points that I've been saying last time, that you see, when it comes to like contract base and copyright issues here in Ghana, to be precise, we have a lot of people that are ignorant about it. And that's how come people sign contracts on record labels, and at the end of the day, it tends to be like fight and stuff because they don't even understand what the contract is about. So at the end of the day, when they realize that, okay, I think right now I want to move on, and they realize, oh, this the contract you've signed, then it tends a whole lot of back and forth.
The legal framework in Ghana.
You understand?
Yeah.
That's a lot of issues. So I think there should be some kind of education for the young one in terms of the creative aspect, not just artists.
Is it even like I feel like we should even go on try to go on national education. And all this thing to let people know, because I don't think we even have lawyers into the
creative aspect more. Yeah.
So it kind of make it difficult. Maybe I have the idea of getting into it or getting my contract down on paper and make everything legal. But do we have the legal guys?
You see,
ready to do it?
One thing I'm thinking is, because professionally, I'm a professional filmmaker. I went to university. That's what I'm often or doing. At the end of the day, I get the chance to, learn from copyright and those contract-based issues and stuff. So I have more understanding about it. So I think if they can infuse that also into, like, not just we the filmmakers, like into maybe if it's going to be a course that you can study.
Exactly what I'm saying.
A course that you can study for a short time.
Away from the complete legal scene and add that one to the school that are into media
aspect. Exactly. At least there should be some curriculum that monitors that. There's a course that talks about copyright and all the aspects.
When we start out, when we are throwing it to government, like, it will become political. But
that's another aspect. But if the system's supposed to be working and let's say all things be equal.
Me getting to the top, when I get to the top, there are things I feel like our big names are not doing. They don't advocate for us.
For us, exactly. So not enough. Some are trying, but it's still not enough for the progress and stuff, you see. And I think the political interferences is one of the challenges that also is killing the industry, because at the end of the day, a lot of things are done based on political affiliations and relationships and stuff. So somebody who deserves to be there is not there. Because you are not my party member. Yeah. So I'm not going to put you on.
You won't dive into that? Charlie?
What?
Yeah,
because personally, I've had conversation with people, and I think I've experienced that or heard from that. Like, I was at a business meeting, and I heard people like were planning a big event and stuff, and because the person is not somebody who is relevant to them in their side, exactly. So they have to sideline the person.
I don't think it's only in Ghana. It happens everywhere.
It happens, but I think here is too much. It's just too much.
Because where we find ourselves, we shouldn't be entertaining those kind of things.
Yeah.
But that's what we do, because we are not even up there. When you take our industry, it's a very
hectic one. Like, you have to go through a lot of
one. We go about growing up in maybe expanding. We have not expanded yet. So I think we need to be careful about how we affiliate ourselves with political parties.
That's one aspect that, as the young ones, also as a creative. And because of that, that's why most of the young ones coming that are creatives, they find it difficult to be identified with a particular political party, because at the end of the day,
I don't want to be affiliated.
You don't want to be affiliated, and he's an this man. Okay, I'm MPP. I'm not going to put you on SCPP.
I criticize everybody, and when I'm doing that, people try to give you some party card, but I don't.
That's the funny.
Tomorrow you can find me at the other side.
Aspect. So what do you think that as upcoming artists or the new talents they can do to get to the top?
Like I said earlier, the music or the creative industry is a business.
Yeah.
So every business needs structure, strategy, packaging, and promotion.
Exactly.
And that means that you, as an artist, as a creative, you need to understand your sector. And that's the first thing. You need to understand your sector, then you understand what to do to get to the top.
Exactly.
And the second thing is packaging and patience.
You see, not to cut you, but talking about packaging, you see, I think one thing that I will advise the young as a creative for everyone to learn is production management, where you have to understand that there should be the whatever that you are putting out there should be profitable, because in as much as it's music you are doing or whatever, you are an actor, that's your product that you are putting out there. So it must be marketable, it must be relatable, and you must look at profits as well, because that's why you call it a show business. So if at the end of the day,
not catching you, but the beginning,
the
profit side, I think if you're not coming, I say you should leave that side.
Yeah, definitely, because
you should focus more on like
putting in the work and
the good quality out there.
Yeah,
and like I said, you need to put yourself in the right environment, approach the right people, because sometimes you do great, but you find yourself in the wrong environment.
Maybe
I'm a musician.
Yeah.
And I'm somewhere that whatever
don't
I
have to
do does not even show out there.
show out the music.
You get my
It
point?
doesn't sell you as
Yes,
an
so you need
artist.
to find yourself with the right people. Approach people. Don't be afraid to approach people. And when
Okay.
you approach people and you get opportunity, seize it. but
Utilize
carefully.
it, yeah.
I feel like sometimes we approach people, we get opportunity.
Don't misuse
but
it.
Not only misuse it, they take advantage of it. That's
Yeah.
what goes with the labels and the indie.
And that's that
contract
because
signing.
talking about I myself, I had experience last year, I think so, that I worked with a kind of a production house for almost a year. And at the end of the day, feel like they're doing you a favor. So kind of like payments or the works you did, they have to pay you for it.
Yeah,
You don't get it. You see, and some of those things that we need to look at, because if at the end of the day, in as much as the person is learning, there should be something on the
I think
the table.
that's the other side. That's not the side of the young creative coming.
Okay. Yeah. So as a young creative, me personally, I would say
You learn something.
I learned something, because maybe if I should have understand earlier that there should be some conceptual agreement that we have it signed, it would have worked out. Maybe I could have carried them on something. But
do we think about that? I think we are kind of victim to that more time, because you believe in whoever is employing you are working with to be genuine.
That's why we mistrust people, because
we can't blame it. I think it will still be happening because it happens
definitely
to everyone that is coming up. You need to learn as an upcoming artist, even though I don't feel like if you survive, you are able to survive and get to a point and you step aside, you will know. Exactly. And that's the right time to step aside. But I don't think the right way is to step aside with a very bad relationship with whoever you work with. Exactly. So if you are able to step aside with no bad relationship down, I think it's cool. Okay. For the upcoming artists. What I feel like is just knowing your industry, knowing the steps
that you have to
and
take.
Getting them, be patient enough. To get it.
Because I think some of the young ones, they also rush, because I had instances where these ones that are starting music, they DM me, oh, Brainy Charlie, I want to start music, and I want to know where I can, cash out my money and revenue and stuff. Because the song is not even recorded yet. Yeah. So you see, at the end of the day, you are so much anxious about the money, because a lot of people hear that, oh, music or entertainment aspect, money is there. But you should understand that it comes with a lot of investment. It's based on what brings you also into the industry. So I don't know. If like me, it's not money that is bringing. It doesn't mean that I work for free, but I don't think if they are not paying me, I'll stop doing it. No, you see, I think one thing is that you have the passion and the talent. Yeah. So one thing I always tell people personally when I'm working, when you gave me a job, I don't really think about the money. I think it's like a personal job I'm doing. So I put it on my best. At the end of the day, I'm going to do something that is great. Through that, you will see my effort and appreciate me. Yeah. So even maybe what I might charge, you might even give me more than that. And that's what I always tell people, that sometimes the focus shouldn't just be on the money. Especially the beginning, your focus should be on the money. You need to pay the price. You need to sacrifice. You need to be valuable. That's the thing. Yeah. So you need to be valuable. The person must see value in you, or give the person a reasonable doubt that I have to pay you for this. So let's dive into put the music or the creative aspect aside. Yeah. Aside the music and stuff, what else do you do aside the music? Like I said, my biggest problem about this music is not talent. It's not me not knowing what the music industry is about. I think it's more about the funding. So right now, I'm trying to look for funding. In doing that, I do farming. I do a lot of farming. And even if I become big, I'll still be doing farming, because that's something nice. I love. I grew up in a farming community. My mom being a farmer, my father same. So. Wow. But more than they push us towards education. So I've been doing that for long. And when I needed the funding for my music, I thought about a lot of things. But I feel like the farming get the freedom and still do whatever that you have to do. The love and not regret what I'm doing. I feel like it's farming. So right now I'm into farming. I do cocoa farming, all different kind of farming. But I think I'm more big on the cocoa farming. I think that's quite impressive, because a lot of people have the perception of farming. That if when you talk about farming, maybe it's for poor people and stuff. But every day we eat food, yet you don't appreciate the farmers enough that are able to feed us. Because if half or quarter of farmers in Ghana right now decide to just go on holiday, that they are not going to farm for just maybe a month or 3 months, there will be a hunger in this country. Yeah. There will be a hunger. But at the end of the day, I think we don't appreciate or see the aspect of farmers a lot. We don't see their relevance in our life. Once every day we eat.
To be frank, that's how the world is. Because
Yeah.
everywhere you go, whether developed world or our part of the world, the farmers are kind of the low side
Low
of
side and
life.
stuff like,
And
yeah.
I believe it's also based on what human being want to look like.
Exactly.
The freedom, because farming is a very
Tedious work.
tedious.
Down there.
It depends too
Yeah.
on the kind of farming
that you want to do.
And you need to understand that any work there is a level to it. There are farmers who has never stepped in any form of doing
Into
any-
farmer,
yeah,
they are
but
farmers, exactly.
So I believe like even the rich people, some of them are farmers, but
Yeah.
image the paint of themselves not stepping into farms to create those kind of
A
things.
lot
So
of
I feel like I know a lot of rich people that are into farming,
yeah,
but they don't show it out there for people to be inspired by.
so that they venture
Yeah,
into
so
it.
me, I grew up with a different perception. I'm not a guy who has like who believe in the dream of flying outside to
such
make it, like,
ideology
I
that
believe in
you can make it in Ghana.
yeah. So I don't bother myself. Even if I become very rich, I think I'll still get in my hand in doing this kind of work.
Yeah.
I believe in
Personally, talking about farming, personally, I've been a farmer for so many years because growing up, my dad and my mom are all farmers, and very thankful, shout out to them because Charlie, it's through the farm that I'll be able to like start the school until I'm investing now and doing my stuff and things.
Exactly.
Farm,
And I blame them too. I blame them because even if you leave the town and go to the village, they don't encourage you to get into farming. They encourage you to leave the village and get into some
other works, a lucrative job.
You get my point. They want you to.
I think I will not put the blame entirely on them. It's the education because they feel like
it's a tedious way.
Yeah, it's a tedious way. They were not able to make it through there, so they don't want. And because by then, you need to farm by the manual ways and stuff. But right now, technology is advancing and has made a lot of things more easier.
The business side was not part of the farming.
Exactly.
These days you have agro business,
agro farming, and a whole lot of stuff.
And so I think we have improved, and the next generation of farmers will be better.
Definitely. That's quite impressive. So how do you balance all this? Talking about how do you balance all this farming, career and stuff?
Difficult because for the type of farming I do, it requires time.
Yeah, because I know cocoa farming is not a 1 month that's job, and you have to work and plant and go and come and harvest. You need to be trimming.
Doing a lot of things. There's a lot of things for even the cocoa to grow
from the seedling and all that. Yeah,
taking care of it is a very difficult way. So I give it like 90% of my time.
Okay.
And the remaining 10% I share between my music. What I'm doing right now is not about music. It's about raising the fund
to invest into the career.
So right now, as it stands, I do more farming, try to put funds together. But I'm very sure that I should be able to gather
the money from
the basic one to go for recording. So this year, no matter what happens, I think I'll have a couple of songs recording and
I think talking about, because this is quite an inspirational story, and talking about it because the question I always ask myself, like every person, I love to invest in my craft and things. How many creatives or upcoming artists that are out there that are willing to like invest in themselves? Because most of them, they are just waiting for somebody, record label or somebody to sign them. So at the end of the day, if a record label doesn't sign you, then you are left blank. You don't know what to do. So you venturing into this aspect, knowing what you want to do, that's quite impressive. And I recommend you for that because it's not easy. I know that it's not an easy job. Okay, so let's make it a little dicey. As a man, the Bible said that he has removed some part of us to,
I know where you're going.
Just to ask, have you found your missing rib yet? What's your relationship status?
I'm not married, but I'm not single. I have somebody I'm
looking up to. Okay.
Yeah, I'm deeply in love. I'm not somebody. I don't play games.
Lover boy. Clock it.
I don't play games, and I think I've been into a lot of relationships that didn't end up well. But I think when you're growing up, you need to learn from your
the mistakes and stuff and fix it.
I'm not even sure. You see, relationship is that way. I'm not 100% sure about what the outcome will be,
Outcome will
but
be.
I think I'm giving it my fullest.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I shout out to Queen.
Okay, shout out, clock it, clock it. How do you clock it? Clock it, clock it, clock it.
And she's young, and
Okay.
I kind of trying to groom her into the perfect
perfect
person
person
that
that
I
one.
want. So
Wow.
yeah, I think I try to get in. I pray that God
It works
will
out.
grant
Oh,
us
God be with you. God be with you.
that. I don't play
Congratulations.
games. I don't play games.
Charlie, the wedding day, I'll be the best one. I'll be the best one, you know.
Maybe I'm
I must be
waiting
the. I'll be the best one. One of
Maybe
them.
I'm
You know.
waiting for you to do them.
You know. Okay. We'll be right back. We are going to a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll dive more into the aspect.
I am speaking a language I don't understand better. Oh, wonderful king, I don't bring that kind of wood, but that is the flow better. One day that lies more. Who called you the wrong one? Look, we need an armor with any power. Some empty head and for who wanted the money, I send it down there. I've been fighting here for years, one in a bundle. Broke like the money light, broke like season, did them up. I did them up, I did them up.
Wow, that's interesting, you know, because you know, relationship aspect of late, most people don't go into relationship in terms of getting married. And talking about that, who are your top 5 as a rapper or hip hop artist? Your top 5 rappers in the country recently, you know, or top 5 maybe in Ghana or beyond Africa.
In Ghana, my top 5 rappers currently.
Okay.
Okay, maybe I should go this way. I have my top 5 all time. And I have my top 5 currently.
Okay.
But I believe that there are rappers who are doing well today, but they are not more into the
rap aspects and stuff.
No, they are not into the all time like the GOAT kind of thing yet. So I feel like they'll get it, but they need time. So if you take my top 5 currently in Ghana, I'll still go with Manifest.
1.
I'll go with Sarkodie.
2.
I'll go with Lyrical.
Okay.
Damn.
And that's quite tough, right? Yeah.
I don't know. I have this perception about theater.
Yeah.
I feel like he's great.
Okay.
Even though he has been hit with a lot of things, I feel like
he's still a strong man.
So, Manifest, Sarkodie, Lyrical, Theater.
Left with the last person. Give it to us.
Right?
Yeah. Good.
Damn, this stuff.
Oh.
Rapper. I think no matter what happened, I'll still be in love with EL doing rap.
Yeah, okay.
I think I'll go with EL. And when you take me to my top 5 greatest of all time,
yeah,
I'll go with Manifest.
Okay.
I'll go with Sarkodie. There's no way I'm taking the king out of it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Landlord. Very big shout out to Landlord.
Yeah, so Manifest, Sarkodie. And I believe in what Aigbedem has done for coming from Volta region.
He's able to break through the industry with all the stress and stuff like.
Yeah, so I think he's there for me. And I think EL will be my top 5.
Okay.
And the last one will be between. I've not been in part of that generation of Ochami Kwame and the Koba. I think I would choose Ochami Kwame over the rest. I believe he has the vibe that
you want
between Ochami Kwame and Reggie Roster.
Okay. Yeah. I think.
And when we come to Africa, I'll go Manifest. I'll go Sarkodie. I'll go Emaya Gaba.
Okay.
Emaya Baga and Emaya Baga and Nasisi.
Okay.
And there's a rapper, a French rapper that people don't know.
Yeah.
Blast.
Oh, okay.
So Blast. Worldwide, my top 5 worldwide. I'll go Nas. I'll go Nas.
Okay.
I'll go J. Cole. I like J. Cole. I like Kendrick, but I think I'm more into J. Cole stuff, so I'll go Nas, J. Cole, Yusufa,
Okay.
and I love something about Wiz Khalifa. And Wiz Khalifa, and I'll come down to this country. I think Manifest is an underrated rapper. So I'll take Manifest as top 5.
Top five.
Yeah.
Wow, that's quite impressive. That's quite impressive. All right, so we are quite of wrapping up, and you have to. You can't just come on a show just like that and go. You have to do the tradition. Give us some freestyle. Let the audience see the vibe, and
Freestyle.
Yeah, freestyle.
Freestyle.
Either your release or unreleased song. You just want to feel some vibe.
Okay. I'll give you some quick one.
Okay.
Quick something that I'm working on.
All right.
It's not out there yet. I get a lot of songs that are not there out yet. So yeah, I'll pick one and try to like yourself.
Okay. Yeah.
You see me, you see real life storyline of cherry chick. I'll come on whatever I want, become the police yet. No regret lines, so up and die. See how far it dies. I'm doing right, whatever I want. That's what I want, that's what I do. Secondly, nigga thinking I'm a professional. Chasing my dreams since I was a kid. Do whatever I like since I was 15. I make all I'm in fly. Thinking about whatever I'm gonna do the next time. I know I'm gonna be the best. They don't know this about me because the journey has been long. They don't know the story I got on my heart. By the time comes when I tell you everything I've gone through. There are things I know about myself. When I find out, then I tell you the next storyline. JAK JNYLER.
Wow. That's a hard and nice one there. Charlie, see, if you've not listened to his song, try and just hit all the platforms. Digital. I mean, the song is on all digital platforms, right?
Yeah, the one that I've released, all of them are
On all digital platforms.
Yeah, well properly distributed. So I think whatever your platform is, you can get out of it. The name is JAK JNYLER across all platforms.
JAK JNYLER. You can just do a scanner and spell it for us for those who might have.
Yeah, JAK JNYLER. The JAK is JAK. JAK JNYLER is JNYLER. JNYLER JNYLER. JNYLER. So the same thing on all platforms, on social media. You can just follow me up. I do cool stuff. I believe in you don't
follow him up. This is JAK JNYLER on the Heroes Chronicle. Charlie, it's been a very nice time having you on the show. Not forgetting. Yeah. Very, very, very nice time. But you never tell us even your religion.
I'm a Christian.
Christian.
You don't need to look far. I do all kind of things, but
yeah, definitely. It's one of the, okay. I don't want to go to that. I'll keep it for another day. If I give one a GC today, tomorrow you will be short off. Yeah, really? I'll keep them for. But let it be a suspense for them. So yeah, Charlie, that's all for today. Thank you so much for coming. I think we'll do this any other day, anytime.
I'll be available.
Yeah. So Charlie, this is the Heroes Chronicle, and we are still live in the Oxygen City, one of the most cleanest city in Ghana, like even West Africa or wherever you can think of. But this is one of the most cleanest city. Ho is a must visit place. So if you're in Ghana and you don't visit Ho yet, then you are doing yourself. You do yourself. Charlie, not forgetting, all thanks to Eka Garden for having us. They have the best dishes, local dishes and continental, whatever you can think of, from fried rice, assorted, banku, whatever you can think of, just walking. They are just beside the Lecture shopping mall, not far from the stadium side. Just walking, they have a very nice place, and Charlie, they will sort you out. Just walk in. And don't forget, First Bank, it's just easy to create an account with your Ghana card. You are good to go. So just make sure that you grab your Ghana card and get the First Bank account. Create a First Bank account and start saving for the future, because the future belongs to those who save from now. And Charlie, this is the Heroes Chronicle. Please subscribe, like, and share, and turn on the notification button. Ping, ping, turn on. Be cool. Do one before you go. Thank you. We are out. See you on the next episode.
Every day, every night, daily love, very strong style. Drop a little down, like in it found. A riot car with a lion on my red. They don't want love. Oh, as I won't stop, I'm not out alone, I am right here. Bring me on my ring, got my straight coming. Better on that ladder, my rain on me. Better on car when the money's gone.